Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're recreating the floor plan that came on the mood board for the Dream Home Decorator pack. If you don't know what I'm talking about, in the Dream Home Decorator pack, in the build guide, there's an item like a corkboard, but it's like a mood board that is filled with like color swatches and inspiration pics and a floor plan. And I looked at it when I was looking through other items for this pack. I looked at that floor plan and thought, maybe I can recreate that in The Sims. So that's exactly what we're doing today. And I followed the floor plan as close as I could. As you can see, it's up in the left corner here on the video, so you can follow along, see what I'm trying to recreate. But I looked at it and I tried to be as close to the original layout as I could, with like where the furniture was placed and with the like sizing of the rooms. And usually I would say I'm pretty good at kinda converting real life layouts to The Sims, but I struggled a little bit with this one. I think a lot of the times I would have liked to have like half a tile more, like a room would be like 2.5 tiles instead of 3, but of course we can't do that in The Sims. So I had to kind of play around a little bit, as well as I took some creative liberty and added some more windows than was shown on the floor plan, which also caused me to change around a little bit in the living room. Like I changed the layout in the living room in the sense that I added a sectional sofa and I kind of twisted the living room like to another wall, because I ended up putting a window on the wall that the TV was supposed to be at, because I thought that we really needed to have a window in this room or it was gonna be like really dark. The living room I think is the part that is the most like, doesn't look as much like the floor plan. Otherwise I think I'm pretty close. As well as it's like a little like 3x3 room by the living room that I didn't really know what it was. Like it's kind of hard to tell on the floor plan. It's not like it really has any furniture or anything, so I was like, I don't really know what it is. So at first I thought that, well, I can do it. I can make a laundry room. That will be usable, it will be nice. And then I also realized that this house is 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, but those 2 bathrooms are en-suites. They are all, the only bathrooms in this house are connected to the bedrooms, and I thought that was a little weird, because it's fine for the people that live there that you would go to your own room to go to the toilet, but I thought for guests maybe it would be a little weird to send them through your room. Maybe you wouldn't want your guests to be inside your bedroom, like have to go through your bedroom to get to the toilet. So I was like, well, why don't we make that into kind of like a guest bathroom / laundry room. So that's what I did with that, and I think it ended up looking really nice. As well as I'm just working on the outside, I thought that because this pack is very much like Scandinavian inspired, like modern Scandinavian, the stuff in this pack is very like modern, contemporary kind of vibe, that the house on the outside would also be kind of modern and bright and clean and just kind of Scandinavian sort of style. And I did something similar with this house that I did on my previous build, where I did white paneling and brick. I did it again here. I thought it looked really nice and I think it really worked. Moving on to the kitchen, I tried to follow the floor plan really close. I'm sorry if you can hear the traffic. My window is open, it's really like hot in here, so I need the window open. The summer is great, but as a Swede I complain a lot, and I complain a lot about the heat. But it's nice that it's hot outside as well, so I'm sorry if you hear in the background noise. But what I was gonna say, something about the kitchen. Yeah, I wanted to follow the floor plan as close as possible, so I'm just doing the back wall. I didn't realize at first that the kitchen had an island, even though it's on the floor plan. I guess it kind of just went past my eyes. I was like, okay, the kitchen is on the wall and then there's a dining table. I think I'm realizing pretty soon that there is supposed to be an island in this kitchen, I ended up actually putting the sink in the island. I tried to put the stove on the island as well, but looking at the floor plan, I think the stove is supposed to be on that back wall. So I left it, and God, I just realized that we don't have an oven in this house. I completely forgot an oven. Oops. Oops, I completely forgot an oven. That's the thing when they're separated. I just completely forgot. I didn't even think about the fact that we needed to have an oven. Oops. Well, if you get this house, I guess you're gonna have to put in your own oven. I'm sorry. Maybe you could put it under like the sink. I think that would be nice, kinda hide it away. I'm sorry, I just realized this when I was watching this back. And I already uploaded it to the gallery. I guess I could take it down and put an oven in. I don't know. I guess you guys are just gonna have to see. If you don't know this house, it might have an oven, it might not. We'll just have to... I guess you're just gonna have to see. Wait and see. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, the dining table is in here. They completely made me lose my train of thoughts. Yeah, I just have a big nice dining table in here that seats 6 seams. It's nice and bright and modern, and that's exactly what I wanted with this house. I really love this new like modular stuff that you can kind of build as you want. Like I made this kind of end table kind of thing in the kitchen here, just to kind of fill out the space, and I think it ended up looking really nice. It was making like a nice big custom like end table that you can make like whatever size you want. I think that's really nice, and I ended up using a lot of like modular stuff in this house. Like, of course I did this kind of like end table in the kitchen, but then I also made this kind of console thing in the TV room, in the living room, as well as I built some closets, some wardrobes in the master bedroom as well as in the master bathroom, and there's kind of like a little closet configuration in the secondary bedroom as well. But I really love the new stuff in this pack. I think they're so pretty, even if you're not like... I know that the career, because I have been playing the career, it's kind of buggy, and I have some videos on that on my channel if you want to watch them. But the career is really buggy, and it kind of puts you off wanting to play it. But if you are a builder, or if you are thinking about starting to build, or if you really like to build and have been building for a long time, I will really recommend this pack. Even if you're just gonna build, like, it's so amazing. Just the ability to be able to kind of make your own custom stuff, in sense of you can make your sofas look really weird or good. Like, you can do whatever you want with them, as well as with like wardrobes. And like I made my own end table. I'm making this kind of TV console thing right now, and you can make it look exactly how you want, whatever size you want, whatever style, whatever you want. And I think that's really impressive, and I really love that they gave us that ability. So if you, like I said, if you're getting into building, or if you have been building for a long time, I really recommend this pack regardless. I think it's a really good pack to have and to build with, even if you like don't share your builds, or if you want to if you only build for yourself. Like, it's a great pack. I gonna have a lot of use with this in the future. Like, I don't think, because with a lot of packs you get really hyped for the new build items, but after like a while you get bored of them and you might not use them as much, and it's like, oh yeah, we have this stuff. Like, a lot of the time I forget that we have stuff in the game, and then I just randomly find them one day and like, oh right, we had this stuff. Like, I remember that I really liked them. But with this pack, I think that I'm always gonna use this modular stuff. Like I said, I think they're really useful and really just amazing, I guess. Speaking of packs though, today is Monday, it's the 7th of June, and the Game Changers just kinda revealed that we are gonna have a trailer on Tuesday, on the 10th. We're gonna have a trailer for the new expansion pack, which is crazy. Like, we literally just got a new kit, and then the Dream Home Decorator came out like a week after, And now we're gonna get a trailer for the expansion pack. Like, they are really just letting everything out right now at once, and it's like I barely had time to play this pack, and now we're gonna release an expansion pack, which I'm super excited for. I really think it's farming, like, because they talk about it being on the countryside and like some garden shack thing, and like it has to be farming, right? I'm super excited. I'm super excited about that. But then again, so trailer comes out on the 10th. So it's probably gonna be another 2 weeks after that before the expansion pack actually comes out. So I would say expansion pack might be out like around the 24th, 28th maybe, which is really soon regardless. Like I said, we have barely even gotten our, like, the Dream Home Decorator pack is barely out, and we are already getting a new expansion pack. Like, it's crazy. But I'm very happy, I'm very excited to see what that has to give us. But right now I'm just working on the master bedroom. I didn't say much about this room, but I really liked how it turned out. I didn't show you guys when I did the hallway, but I really love the hallway as well. I think it looks really nice. It has kind of like, I don't know, it's just really pretty. As well as like this floor plan had a really weird like room in the middle. Like it's kind of like an inside outside, like when I looked at the floor plan, because it looks like on the floor plan that room has like 2 trees in the middle or some kind of like plants, and I didn't really know what to do with the room, but I imagined that it would be kind of like surrounded by like glass. So on like 2 sides of that room you have like 2 full glass walls, and then of course 2 of the walls are not glass because one of the wall is on the master bedroom and the other wall is master bath and a little bit of the kitchen, so I didn't think that having glass on those walls would be appropriate. And that room also has the island living kind of crystal clear glass that you can put on the roof, and so you have like a flat glass roof on the roof, if that makes any sense. So that is kind of like an inside-outside room. I would imagine that would get really hot in the summer, but again, what I was getting at is that I didn't really know what to do with that room. It's like all I did was I put 2 trees in there, and then there's an easel in there, and that's it. I guess the UK guys can do whatever you want with that, but I was really like, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with this room. So yeah, and moving on to the master bathroom, I really liked what I did with putting those like cube shelves next to the sinks. Not only because it kind of extends the sink area really nicely, but also if you put those like cube things up to the right height, you can then put things on top of them and slide it off and have them like if you do like move objects and you need to have something at a certain height. It's kind of like this red shelf mod that you can use without having that mod, because as you probably saw, I put up like I slotted a soap thing on that, and then I just easily moved it over to the sink using move objects, of course, and it worked really well, and I thought it was a nice idea. So I guess there's a tip for you if you guys want to do that. And then I'm just, like I say, I have just been talking about this modular stuff all this video, but I really love it. It's really like a game changer, especially for building. Like, I have used it in so many different configurations all throughout this build, and I just really like it. It really gives you that kind of custom content feeling, like you can do whatever you want and you can build whatever you want. You're not like restricted to a certain size of end tables or a certain size of wardrobes or anything like that. You can do and get everything the size and shape that you want it to, and I think that's amazing. Like, I hope they do more of this stuff in the future, because it is really a game changer, especially for someone like me who pretty much only builds. I never really do anything else, and like, I love it so much. And I know I've been saying that all the time, but I do love it. Moving on to the secondary bedroom, I was thinking that maybe I make this into a kid's bedroom, but I really did prefer to just make it a secondary bedroom. And then of course you can do whatever you want with it, like if you want it to be a kid's bedroom, it can be a kid's bedroom, but I just want to do it more like a basic secondary bedroom, kind of like giving you guys free range to do whatever you want. But I also tried to really make it look like the floor plan. So as you can see on the floor plan, it's 2 beds with a end table in the middle, so that's what I did. Normally I would probably have scooted the beds so that one bed is against the wall, but on the floor plan it's a little like gap between the wall and the bed that is closest to the wall, so I left that gap too. And then again, I'm building a custom wardrobe. Like I said, I love this new stuff. I'm probably always gonna use them as much as I can, at least. Of course, I have a lot of great stuff in the game already from other packs, and they are absolutely lovely, and I'm not disregarding that at all. But right now, I'm just really excited for all this modular stuff. But with that said, we're about to end this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all very soon. Ripley out.
Honey, I'm a perfect 10, whoa, whoa. Honey, I'm a perfect 10, whoa, whoa. And if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see. Honey, I'm a perfect 10.